Welcome to week 11. I will have feedback and grades for your profile story. If not this week, definitely the week after. So within 2 weeks, you will get your grade and you'll have feedback. Really looking forward to see how you progress from your hard news story, and those will be coming to you very soon. So we're going to be pivoting once again now. You can tell we try to do this in units. And this one, we're going to be talking about opinion pieces, op-eds. And so opinion storytelling, very different than hard news stories for sure, and different than profile stories and feature stories. I'd say hard news stories and feature stories more closely linked. Op-eds in a different direction, still under the journalistic umbrella though. So what I have here is this video that you'll be watching where you're not going to be using your textbook this week. I find that this resource, this article, then has links to other articles, is actually much more clear than your textbook version of covering op-eds. So I break down that article in this video. I break down what op-eds are. I give some examples. And then, of course, you have that article to keep referring to, and you'll be using it to guide you as you write your own op-ed. So I'm not going to get too in depth right now with what op-eds are because, like I said, you're going to be reading about it and watching this 20-minute video on it. But what I did want to point to your attention in this video is after you watch this video, after you read the article and you feel pretty confident, and you've read some op-eds and you feel confident, ready to write, you have an assignment. You have an op-ed assignment, and you'll find the video in the assignments folder here that I'll break down what you need to do. I'll say it in the video too, in the other video, but just want to might as well get it out here too. The other writing assignments you've had, the hard news story, the profile story, you've had 3 weeks to do. The op-ed you have 2 weeks to do. The main reason for that is because you don't need to go interview somebody. As I'll go over in the assignment, you are gathering this information from other sources. You could interview somebody, but you don't need to. So because you don't have that restriction as far on your time, as far as someone might have to get back to you and you can't schedule the same date, so that could set you back. Because you don't have that factor, it's 2 weeks to get the op-ed done. And I think I've never really had a student have an issue with losing that week, but I did want to bring that to your attention because if you found the rhythm here of the class, I don't want that to throw you off guard. Also, just to kind of see what's coming really soon, actually, is your final assignment will be given out. Your final writing project will be given out in just a couple of weeks. So I don't want the op-ed and your final project to start running up to each other. So another reason why we do that. All right, very short video as you can tell, but quickly recap. Make sure you watch this video and read the article before you get going for the week. Then you're going to read some op-eds. I have it even right here. Oh, I should make this comment right here. So we have the Hill op-eds. Read several op-eds and editorials. Examine them for the lessons we learned this week. You can just click on this link here. The Hill is a site that covers politics and government. Oh, wow, that's embarrassing. I'll have to redo this. This is the page that you'll be going to, and I will fix that so that won't happen to you. But here's a bunch of examples of op-eds for you. Now, I picked the Hill because it's vast variety of different topics that are in world news, political news, government news, and they have a very diverse op-eds page. You could find other news sites. In fact, I used to use the Hartford Courant. And in my other video where I explain op-eds, I'm referencing the Hartford Courant, but they put a paywall. So if you're not subscribed to Hartford Courant, or you've done your minimum, your maximum free articles, you won't be able to see any of those op-eds. So this one I know you'll be able to view, but you can check out other places: USA Today, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, your local paper, Middletown Press, New Britain Herald. Some are going to have paywalls, some aren't, but you can search the web, look for different op-eds, look for editorials. But at least I know that this one is one that you all can read because you'll have access to. So when you're taking a look at some examples and trying to make the connection of lessons that you learned from that video and from the reading, you can use these as the example that you're going through. All right. So then after you get through all that, then of course go to assignments and you can watch the video on your op-ed project. Any questions, of course, let me know.